What happened in Crete with the ancient Minoan civilization? We have all more or less read the history of the Minoan civilization, and here are right things that the official history does not mention but are well known to those who deal with the subject. This is the throne room, by the way, of the Minoan palace in Heraclean Crete, and it is protected with certain elements of iron and made it impermeable to nuclear radiation for some very odd reason. Why would they do that? Now, a few months ago, the discovery was made in the Palace of Knossos, and this is the throne room there, where archaeologists literally fell from the clouds. This discovery was made in the storage area of the palace, which are located behind the throne room on the eastern side of the palace. This is what the throne room looks like today. Now, so studying the storage areas, which were characterized by Evans, the archaeologist, as a warehouse 100 years ago, they studied the material from which the cases on the floor were made. To their great surprise, they saw that the material of the containers, quote unquote, in the storage room was made of lead. Lead and its derivatives are used today to protect against dangerous radiation, sea radiation, radioactive materials, etc. Lead was and is difficult to find in nature compared to copper, which was widely used in those years for the construction of durable utensils, to corrosion and use in warehouses. So what would the lead containers be used for storage materials if these materials did not radiate radioactivity? The mere thought that the Minoans knew radioactive materials and their properties 3,500 to 4,000 years ago caused a storm of debate. New theories came out with various topics which until a few years ago would have sounded crazy to most people. However, also in Crete, there are human traces that have been found on slabs in various parts of southern Crete, on beaches, and that all point towards the sea. What does that mean? For some reason, the people who were on the southern coast ran to the sea to escape from something. The traces they left on the sand before they could be erased by the wave solidified just as the wet sand solidified. Geologists and experts in these materials came to the conclusion that this petrification of sand did not come from volcanic lava, since there is no volcano there, and also there are no traces of petrified magma, but the footprints were also intact from the wave and from the weight of the moving magma, which would spoil them by covering them up. Discussing the possibility that a nuclear explosion could have dried and solidified the sand so quickly with a sudden rise in temperature, they concluded that it was very likely to have happened, a nuclear explosion in antiquity. And in fact, they did not find anything else that could have massively affected all of the southern beaches of Crete and to simultaneously cause the petrification of the sand in so many different places. It was not a volcano. It was a radioactive explosion. This is by Derivas Panayotis from Ancient Mysteries, and I've translated from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.